Here we go. If whatever you got, we're going to find out right now.
Logano to the bottom. Will he have help?
Here comes Kansas. That could be a real potent couple right there. Those two get together. Those are two fast cars. Tony Stewart and Kevin Harvick better look out.
Harvick stays high and Stewart drops low. Harvick to block. Stewart even lower. And out the outside comes Biffle. He can't get to the front as Harvick goes back to the top lane. Chevy Ford. And here we come.
Right on you. Half a lane up.
For $200,000, Kevin Harvick leads him on turn number 4 with Greg Biffle. Stewart in third. Logano fourth. Kenseth fifth. Kevin Harvick wins the Sprint Unlimited.
Woohoo! Sprint Unlimited taking it inside. And there, boys. Nice job.
White flag in the air, and none too soon, I might add.
Still good here. Still good here. Come to the right.
Nemechek in the transfer spot, 3 wide near the back of that pack. Cam, that owner-driver, races his way into the 500.
The same two drivers at the end of the Sprint Unlimited. Harvick in first, Biffle in the 16 in second.
Don't look now, Ethel.
Now Gilliland 15. Now Scott Speed. What a desperate battle to make Sunday's Great American Race. Now Gilliland, the 38.
All in a wad. Here they come. Every time we see this on the last lap, what do we see that follows?
Checkers or wreckers? Here they come. Final time. Harvick to win it from Biffle.
Good job.
And all in a pack, 17 cars.
Oh, my.
And unofficially, the final driver to race his way in, Michael Waltrip.
Wow.
Mike, they're running 200 miles an hour. Look at that big wall right beside them. It is very tough to hold your line. The cars are wanting to push, especially, you see how high Kyle drifted on the way off? That's because the car is not handling properly. They've got all they want right now.
White flag, boys. Here we go. Here goes the 5.
The 33, Austin Dillon goes with him.
That's
Kane
what
to
it's
the
going to take.
inside, Boyer to the outside, and Kyle Busch comes down to the inside to cover.
And now Matt Kenseth in the 20, he's going to be the real loser. Goes all the way back to almost the back of this pack. I don't think Kane is finished yet.
Didn't see that coming.
Tell you what, that 5.
Do that same thing at that same run, halfback 33 and 15.
The 33 needs to get a little tighter on the 5 if they're going to make a charge.
Casey Kane, will he have room on the bottom? Inside Kyle Busch. Here they come to the flag. Busch, Kane, Dillon, Boyer, single file, Kane to the bottom, runs out of real estate and time. Samantha celebrates Kyle Busch's second win in the Budweiser Duel. Go now or finish second.
When we cross the start-finish line, it's a race.
You got hurt in about.
And oh, by the way, it's not over. It's just now on.
Darrell, keep an eye on Dillon.
Oh, car in the wall, hard. Turn 1. And it's one of the BK cars. It's the 93 of Travis Quapple.
Let me know if
No
yellow comes
caution.
out.
NASCAR, if the track is clear, they will let them finish. We are still green. And here come the leaders.
Yeah, Mark Martin is really pushing Dale Earnhardt Jr. in that 88.
Junior to the inside of Greg Biffle. The green flag still flies. Martin's number 55. Keselowski in the 2. Biffle backing up. Patrick behind him. For the second time, the Daytona 500 goes to Jimmy Johnson, 5-time champion from El Cajon, California, and his Rick Hendricks Chevrolet.
He can thank Dale Jr. for that. Second year in a row, Dale Jr. has come on late and finished second.
If the leader makes it back around and takes the white flag, the next flag after that ends the race.
Boy, Jimmy Johnson and he were just so close off that second turn. Keselowski should have the advantage.
But this is where Brad Keselowski's been so strong, getting down in the corner and getting it turned.
He's going to come up in front of Johnson. You're going to give him a room. No, he doesn't have the room. He can't make it. White flag.
Last lap.
Carl Edwards, if he doesn't run out of fuel, look at Keselowski. He and Jimmy Johnson are hanging into each other.
Here comes Denny Hamlin. He'll go on the apron.
Hamlin, he's on the apron. This could get big when they get to 3.
Hamlin could be, is second going into turn 3.
Can he hold it down? No, yes, he can. He got it.
Winless streak over. Off turn 4. Carl Edwards wins the Subway Richmond 500. Johnson and Hamlin in a fender-banging finish for second. It's Johnson for second place.
By an inch.
Kane with a look, but lines up.
Now, Matt seems to be better on this end. Casey runs in here. He can't get down low in turns 3 and 4. Kind of helps Matt get off of this corner with a head of steam. Again, we got lap cars up here. He's going to get a little. Going to get a little pull off of Casey.
Carl Edwards has taken 5th from Jimmy Johnson. As here we go on the last lap. 3 cars ahead, the first of which is Casey Mears. And they'll catch Mears before the start-finish line.
Down. I got it, Matt. I got it, buddy. Bring it to the line here. Clear by 3.
Can you believe you're driving, holding off Casey Kane, and you're telling the spotter what you need?
Kane looks to the inside. Light the candles. Happy birthday, Matt Kenseth.
Oh, it's a huge win. Huge.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everybody, man. Thanks for picking up the stops, man. Awesome.
Right front going down. Final lap for Casey Kane.
Just bring it on home here.
Sails it off into turn 3. Gets underneath Joey Logano. And Casey Kane wins the Food City 500 at Bristol.
Nice job, Bruce.
Yeah! Good job, guys.
Teammates last year, rivals this year. Friends, maybe never. But Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin are going to settle this right now.
Well, Hamlin cut him some slack. He had a run on him. Oh, Hamlin, Joey got loose. He got a little sideways off the floor.
There you go.
Hamlin gave him a shot. 1 to go.
Outside, barely. Outside.
Hamlin there. Logano to the bottom, trying to hold his ground.
That's going to be tough, though. But he's been running good on the bottom. If he can just clear Hamlin right there.
No way. He's going to lose his momentum. They're going to touch hard. Are they going to make it?
Neck and neck.
Down the back, side by side.
Kyle Busch closing in.
Watch out for the third place car, Kyle Busch. He's looking.
Hamlin edges ahead. They get it. They touch. They touch. And here comes Kyle. Logano on the wall. Hamlin spins down the racetrack. And Kyle Busch wins in California.
I thought they'd be nice to each other. They weren't. Hard impact on the 11 car, head on. I don't like the looks of that.
Hard hit to the inside wall for Hamlin. A bounce off the outside wall for Logano. And it ends in a shower of sparks. Can Keselowski get into the top 5? He's up against the bumper of Busch again at the white flag.
Going to make a dive, but I don't think it's going to work.
Back straightaway looks stuck.
Here he goes. Here he goes. He's going to make a run on him right here.
Until meet me down there in victory lane.
Keselowski to the inside. Here comes Jimmy Johnson. Wins 62. 5th place, side by side. Too close to call.
Kyle got him, I think, by like an inch.
Last night, Kyle Busch won his 12th career Sprint Cup pole. Last night, he won the nationwide race.
He's looking for another sweep. I think he has 6 already.
And if he can close the deal here, the number of Sprint Cup Series tracks that he does not have a Sprint Cup Series win at, that number's getting smaller and smaller at 27 years old.
Well, it's not over. Truex made a big gain that time because of these lap cars.
He cut a third out of Busch's lead.
He's there. He's going to get up there to him.
Final lap.
He won't get to you. 10 back. All good here. Hit your marks. Bring it checkers.
Lap car way to the inside. And Kyle Busch driving Joe Gibbs' Toyota rounds out the corner and joins the group. Ned Jarrett, Rusty Wallace, Casey Kane. Kyle Busch wins his 300th career start.
From the pole, led the most laps with a new track record. Pretty nice weekend. And a sweep.
I'd say that's a clean sweep.
White flag in the air. One more lap.
It is not over yet, though, boys.
McMurray may not be a factor. He's probably far enough ahead as they roll turn number 2.
Okay, Larry, what happened that time is Matt moved up the hill, got a nice run off of turn 2, opened up the distance between he and Kane. I think he can hold him off from here.
That's Tony Stewart, who pulls down to the inside, out of the way, not wanting to affect the outcome of this one. Kane coming on the bottom, sweeps up high. He's got a chance to dive down low, but Matt Kenseth becomes the 3rd straight driver to win a Sprint Cup race from the pole.
Dang, man. Thanks, guys.
So here they come. Jeff Burton, Jamie McMurray, 2 Chevrolets. In front of Allmendinger, Edward Stewart trying to thread the middle and make a hole where none exists.
There goes Carl on the outside. He's got a nice run.
How about Kevin Harvick in that 29er? That's his teammate he's chasing.
McMurray got caught out, but way up the hill. Here they come to turn 3. Looking for the white flag. Off of 4 on the outside. Harvick with the lead. Burt Boyer into turn 1 for the final time. Logano and Carl Edwards. Montoya 6th. 1 car high. Kyle Busch. No problem. Here they come to turn 3.
You ought to see what's going on. They're everywhere.
And Harvick's got the field in his mirror. The closer, Kevin Harvick, wins Richmond.
Nice job, young man. Good job.
Way to go, boys.
On the outside, Almirola, Reagan, and his teammate Gilliland. On the inside, Edwards, Kenseth, and Johnson. Here they come to the white flag. 1 lap to go.
And it's a race from here on, no matter what happens.
Johnson looked high. Kenseth to draft with Edwards. Johnson to the bottom. Almirola to the top.
Man, Matt got shuffled out again.
Jimmy Johnson with Carl Edwards, but Kenseth up the middle, coming back. Help from David Reagan. Up to the bumper of Carl Edwards. Reagan in the middle. His teammate Gilliland is the pusher. They're right on the bumper of Edwards. Is there anywhere to go? Reagan to the bottom. Gilliland with him. David Reagan, July winner at Daytona a couple of years ago. Gilliland with him. Edwards up top. Michael Waltrip to help. And here they come off turn 4.
Push, boys, push. Push hard.
Edwards high. Reagan comes up. Comes on the spot.
Gilliland's got it. He's got it.
Front row racing is in the victory lane at Talladega. Reagan first. Gilliland second. How about that?
Oh, yeah, baby, yeah.
What an unbelievable run there.
Not a first-time winner, but a first-time Talladega winner. Look at those teammates.
No, but this team.
You just think about David Reagan, David Gilliland, and their other teammate Josh Rice wrecked together early in the Daytona 500.
What a celebration. What a great win for this.
Bob Jenkins, the car owner, is...
They need to watch this race today. Goodness gracious.
White flag in the air. He's got one more shot here at Denny Hamlin.
White flag for Kenseth. A little bit of traffic in front of second place.
Clear sailing for our leader. He is just up here in a long gone, cruising to victory.
And Gordon has backed off a bit from Hamlin, who catches the traffic.
Yeah, I think Gordon really tried real hard in turns 1 and 2 and lost a lot of time. Don't think he's going to be able to get Denny Hamlin in the 11.
Out of turn 4 from Wisconsin, Matt Kenseth scores his 27th Sprint Cup Series win. And tames Darlington with Denny Hamlin second, Jeff Gordon third, Jimmy Johnson and Kevin Harvick the top 5. Kyle Busch led 265 laps and finishes 6th. White flag for Jamie McMurray out of Joplin, Missouri. Jeff Burton 4 seconds back. He lacks 2.5 from Ricky Stenhouse, the second place runner, on this final lap. Then Paul Menard in 4th. Here's Truex, Montoya, and Almirola, with Quapple, Patrick, and Mears rounding out the top 10. Jamie McMurray wins the Sprint Showdown, beating Ricky Stenhouse by 1.2 seconds. They will transfer to tonight's Sprint All-Star race. Kyle moves through for 3rd. White flag for Jimmy Johnson.
Maybe I need one more lap.
Mark Martin takes his car to the garage.
Hey, think about Kurt Busch in '78. This is about the deepest he's been in the field all night long back there in 5th.
That's right, Larry. 1st, 4th, 2nd, and 1st. And to wind up 5th, it's going to be a disappointment. Here he comes off turn number 4. 5-time is 4-time in All-Star wins. Jimmy Johnson wins the Sprint All-Star race. And $1 million.
Back to back.
You guys save me a place down there. Save me some of that champagne.
Larry, what's it feel like as a crew chief when you made the call to stay out and you're not going to win the race?
White
Probably
flag.
the fastest.
Don't drive any harder you've been doing. Don't have to do any harder. Way back there.
No, sick feeling.
A 1.7-second lead for Harvick. The scramble's going to be for 2nd. Kane, Busch, Hamlin, Logano may end up 4 cars under a blanket for 2nd. Rounding turn 4 for the 22nd win of his Cup career. The Coca-Cola 600 goes to Kevin Harvick.
He did it.
Casey
Great job,
Kane
man. Great job.
holds off Kurt Busch.
Thank you.
With Denny Hamlin 4th and Joey Logano 5th. Newman, Stewart, Boyer, Truex, and Ambrose the top 10.
Love Gil Martin, great crew chief, buddy of mine from home. Nice job tonight. 29 team, the 29er.
1 lap to go in a thriller at Dover, Delaware.
Montoya, he drove that thing up all 4, even though it was sideways. And don't look now, that 18 car slipping in the picture might get around Jeff Gordon if he's not careful.
Tony Stewart will come up on Timmy Hill in the back straightaway, looking for his 48th career win. Hill stays high, and the driver who started the weekend saying this is our worst track is going to victory lane in Dover. Tony Stewart wins the FedEx 400 benefiting Autism Speak.
Smoke them today.
Way to go, guys. Very proud of everybody on this race team. Take the guys back in the shop, too.
2nd win here for Steve Addington, the crew chief.
And I'm happy for Steve Addington. They have been ready to tar and feather him. And Greg
Way to go, guys. The
Zipadelli
hard work's paying off. We've got to keep it up.
said this week, we have not been giving this team the tools they need to even get a top 5, much less win a race.
What a day. That's a great day. Look, that's all of Stuart Haas.
How about Kevin Harvick in the top 10? He had that pit road speeding penalty. He has battled back. As we see the white flag, less than a lap remaining for Jimmy Johnson into turn 1. Ryan Newman underneath Kyle Busch as they come off of turn 1 and head down the long pond straightaway. It's a nice battle for the final position inside the top 5.
Wow.
Kurt's trying to make it 3 wide at the tunnel turn.
He thought about it.
Newman completes the pass. Jimmy Johnson opened the season with a win in the Daytona 500. He's been consistent all year long. Got a victory at Martinsville in late March. His 3rd checkered flag of the year coming at Pocono. Jimmy Johnson does it today.
Well done, my man. Well done. Coming outside here, watching 16. Well done, Jimmy. You are, man, you're on it today. Damn.
All 4 Hendrick cars having problems today. It's opened the door for a Ford. Greg Biffle gets the white flag. 1 more lap to his 1st win of the year. Think about Jimmy Johnson led laps, had a dominant car. The same for Casey Kane. In fact, both he and Dale Earnhardt Jr. had issues while leading. The cat in the hat feeling good. 12 times he has won here at Michigan.
You know that was a big relief when he heard that over the radio. It's like, okay, I could breathe now. I got 3 laps. I could breathe.
A runner-up last week at Pocono. No doubt. Greg Biffle's team going in the right direction. How about his 4th win at Michigan? It comes today. Congratulations to the 16.
Right, a man. That was awesome. That was awesome. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Way to stay with it. All right, runner with the 48 passes trying to catch me. Love it. Keep I love it.
Here's Martin Truex Jr. He's looking impressive right now, Larry, as he makes his way down to turn 11.
Well, just remember, what he's looking for is that white flag, because we know if he gets a white flag, which pretty much a race regardless. But I guess it's been well documented, 218 races since his last win. But when you think about it, guys, 6 times during that period, he's finished second. Go back to Texas, where he led 142 laps and got beat off pit road and finished second. So this is going to be an unbelievable deal, and it would be Chad Johnson, his crew chief's first win, if they can seal the deal.
And he's now taking the white flag, Larry.
Yeah.
Less than a lap to go for Martin Truex Jr.
This is amazing right here. I don't think anybody would have picked Truex as we come out here.
Look at 42's out of fuel.
42's out of fuel. Wow.
Now does Truex have enough fuel?
And he pitted at the same lap as Truex, which was lap 69, Marty.
He said, "You're kidding me," on the radio. "We could have saved fuel, guys. We're out." And he ran out going up the hill, worst possible spot.
Truex through turn 7.
These guys pitted on the same lap. We're hearing these guys that the 56 and the 42 pitted on the same lap. So does he have enough? But he's got such a cushion.
He can
such a cushion here.
He can coast from here.
He can kind of ease it back in from here.
Martin Truex Jr. has won a couple of nationwide series championships and won fairly early in his Sprint Cup Series career. His only win coming in June of 2007 at Dover. Since that time, 27 different drivers have gone to victory lane. 6 runner-up finishes for Truex since then. But today he's going to get the checkered flag. Martin Truex Jr., a winner at Sonoma.
Not bad from old Clammer from New Jersey, buddy. Good job.
What a turn of events on the last caution. A race that Jimmy had just dominated, and even the 20 car said, we have to do something different. We're not going to beat that 48 car of Jimmy Johnson on equal tires. And Jimmy and those guys make a mistake on that restart, and it puts this race right in their lap.
Less than a lap to go for Matt Kenseth. First season driving for Joe Gibbs Racing. What a marriage between he and crew chief Jason Ratcliffe. Came out of the gate strong. Got their first win together at Las Vegas. And he's in line now for his first win in the Bluegrass. Going to be his 4th victory of the year. The checkered flag is out, and it's being displayed for Matt Kenseth. He's a winner today at Kentucky.
I don't even know what to say, guys. Oh, thank you, guys. This is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
You gotta get wide. White flag is out. Next flag will decide it.
Wow.
Tony Stewart feeling good, and how about Kurt Busch in that outside lane with help from David Gilmour?
Oh, here we go.
We got trouble.
There we go. That's it.
Like I said, you lead at the white.
That's it.
You're good to go. But they may race to the finish.
They're going to let him race back here. That happened over in turn 2, so they got plenty of room.
Wow. Right. Let them race, boys.
Hopefully they're cleared when they get back down there.
Tony Stewart won this race last year. He's won it 4 times.
Shoving the 14. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but
through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Off the corner, here comes Jimmy Johnson. He's dominated the race. Now he can see the finish line. That's Busch in the outside lane, not making a move.
Oh,
trouble behind him.
Danica.
Danica and others. Jimmy Johnson gets the win at Daytona.
Yeah, she got turned right there. Yeah, Tony's out of gas for sure. I thought it picked back up there.
White flag is out for Brian Vickers.
We're out of field here, guys.
Oh man. Denny Hamlin just missed Tony Stewart coming down the straightaway.
I'm going to tell you, a great restart by Vickers, but
that was incredible.
Yes,
hanging on the outside with 2 guys on the inside was pretty awesome.
And Eric Almirola did a great job of being in that outside line, not running all over Tony and getting back down and squeezing into 5th place there.
Brian Vickers hadn't won in 75 races, running part-time for Michael Waltrip Racing. Welcome back to Victory Lane. Vickers wins it at New Hampshire.
That's what I'm talking about. Great job. Great job. Great call. Great recovery. Man, I'm so proud of you guys. Thanks for not giving up on me. Ty, Michael, Rob, thanks for the opportunity. Aaron, thank you so much. That is awesome!
And the white flag will be in the air. One more lap to victory lane for Ryan Newman.
White flag, clear out the back.
If he can make it back around, it'll be a hugely popular win with the local Indiana fans. 3 more corners to go. A race-long duel between Newman and Jimmy Johnson.
I hope you're standing tall right now.
What a drive.
What a drive. Yeah, special time.
Down there you always.
Yes, fantastic. Great job putting him in this position.
Coming to the checker flag right here, man. Thank you, guys. This is amazing. Amazing weekend.
Ryan Newman wins the Brickyard 400.
Yeah, man. Hell of a job. Good job, guys. Awesome, man.
White flag is up. We're in the final lap. 3 more tricky Pocono corners for Kasey Kahne. And one that almost got away might be coming back to him. This is a team and a driver that I've been waiting to break out and to just tear off 2 or 3 wins. What a performance by them today.
Yeah, not only are they moving up inside, well inside the top 10, a second victory for the year. We're going to talk about him being a part of the chase for sure. And not only that, probably being a championship contender.
The checkered flag at Pocono today, Kasey Kahne. Jeff Gordon will get second. After that last restart when Kahne sailed it off into turn 1 on the outside and made it stick. But he has gotten by Clint Boyer.
Keselowski's closed a little bit of that gap that Kyle Busch pulled on that restart.
White flag here, one more, bud.
Final lap.
Hey, you marked everything out front.
They'll have one more run at him here up to the inner loop. I don't know if he can get to him or not.
Got a good run up the hill. Keselowski trying to close.
Can he get to that bumper?
If he can, he's going to use it.
He's there. Pretty good run off the corner there by the 18.
Kyle's going to have to be perfect the last 2 corners.
Coming to the checkers. Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, and Truex lurking if something happens.
One more shot to get to the bumper.
Try the outside. Almost spins himself out trying to get to the bumper. The one that got away comes back to Kyle Busch. He wins at Watkins Glen. And coming to the white flag. One more lap for Logano and Harvick. Does Logano have enough fuel? Roger Penske, headquartered in Detroit, not far down the road. Always a huge, important race for the captain. He used to own this racetrack. For Joey Logano, a win that could make all the difference between getting into the championship and having a chance or not. Half a lap to go.
Well, I tell you what, as a driver, he's done a terrific job here today of saving enough fuel and having the fastest car here this weekend.
He started first. He's going to finish first. It wasn't that simple in between, but Joey Logano takes the checkered flag at Michigan.
You're going to take contact to make this pass. You're not just going to pass Kenseth.
They come to the white flag. The last lap at Bristol. Kenseth and Kahne, who wins it?
He's there.
Can he get to him? Final corner. Here's the bump. Nope, he missed it. Matt Kenseth is going to hang on and win the night race at Bristol. At times tonight, we've heard Kyle Busch on his radio struggling with the handling of his car. They kept working at it.
Certainly peaked at the right time there, didn't they?
And now he's coming to the white flag. We're one lap from the finish in Atlanta.
White flag, still 15. You won't get yet. Hit your marks.
Kyle says, historically, I've struggled at this track. I've been fast for 5 to 8 laps, and then I've had trouble. That's what we need to do to get better. Well, tonight, they struggled for maybe 200 laps.
Quite a few.
But they pulled it together when it counted most. He'll lock in a place in the chase with a win in Atlanta. Kyle Busch takes the checkered flag tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
To go. Newman hung back in 5th place, trying to get 4th and 3rd. He'll get the 3rd. He's only got a lap and a half to try and get to the lead in the win. Jeff Gordon outside of the top 10 in the restart shuffle. Logano back in with now 1 lap to go at Richmond. Now it's Newman and Truex fighting for a wild card spot on the last lap. Truex has got to pass somebody in these final 2 corners to get in. Carl Edwards is going to win the race. Watching Logano, Gordon, and the others cycle across the start-finish line. A crazy finish at Richmond. And who's in and who's out has shuffled again. Logano is going to make the chase by 1 point.
Wow.
Gordon is out.
It came down to the
by 1 point.
Last corner, yeah.
Final lap of the race is underway. The number 1 seed entering the chase. Likeable, fun sense of humor, easy to talk to, but all business behind the wheel. Tonight, he'll wind up leading the most laps, and in an effort to start his championship off, will collect maximum points at Chicagoland. Checkered flag and the Geico 400 to Mr. Matt Kenseth from Wisconsin.
You're fine, Mikey. Good job, boys.
Can he make it stick on the exit and have a shot on the last lap? White flags in the air, final lap in New Hampshire.
Watch him go to the apron right here to get all the speed that he can through the corner. That didn't use that line that time.
One more set of corners. He tried. Not going to be enough. Matt Kenseth is going to open the chase with 2 straight wins. Checkered flag at New Hampshire to Kenseth and Joe Gibbs Racing.
You're unbelievable, man. Thank you so much. That's a win. That's a win on Start 500 right there, bud. Only guy to ever do that was the key. You're the man.
White flags in the air. Final mile at Dover. Will the lap traffic be a factor? Can Jimmy Johnson score the win?
He's going to be right here. Can he stay in the throttle all the way? Yep, able to clear that car.
Richard Petty, Bobby Allison. Jimmy was tied with him for most wins at Dover. Now the record is his alone. Jimmy Johnson dominates the Monster Mile and wins the 3rd race in the chase.
So, baby, you need a lap and a half, man. Just take care of it best you can.
Troubles developing under the hood as the white flag is out. Final lap for Kevin Harvick. Jimmy Johnson running in 5th. How many positions does he give up in the final lap? Matt Kenseth's running 11th. Well, they started up front, dominated the early part of the race, fell back, worked the strategy, got back to the front. Harvick did the job on all these late restarts, and Kevin Harvick wins at Kansas. Jimmy Johnson gets through to the finish, only losing one spot in that final lap. He falls to 6th place at the checkers. Matt Kenseth takes the checkered flag in 11th position. Finished 36th here at Charlotte back in May, 33rd at Kentucky, 35th in Atlanta. That's the kind of season it's been. In all of those races, he ran well until they ran into problems. Now on a night when they had some problems during the evening,
white flag.
They found a way to overcome.
White flag right here.
And one lap from now, Keselowski could get his first win of this season. Martin Truex on pit road on this last lap as Matt Kenseth fights for second with Kasey Kahne. The championship, they're going to play to a draw tonight here in Charlotte. And for the first time in a long time, a non-chaser's going to win a race. Brad Keselowski takes the checkered flag after a terrific late fight in Charlotte. Well, here it comes. White flag will be in the air the last lap. Where does the move come? Who wins the race? Do they all come back to the checkered flag? Rolling.
Single file, no takers yet, single file.
Jamie McMurray leading. Here's the first move. Oh, trouble. Dillon gets turned around into the middle of the pack. Casey Mears is the one that hit him. Caution is out. Race is over.
All good, guys. All good.
Jamie McMurray, carrying the colors of Auburn University, his sponsor with a big relationship with the school, is going to take War Eagle to the finish line first. Jamie McMurray wins at Talladega. As the leader, Jeff Gordon, gets boxed in a little bit of this traffic, he's coming to the white flag and ready for the last lap in this race. Final circuit for Jeff Gordon.
See, Boyer trying to take second spot away there.
Boyer and Kenseth racing for the runner-up spot. There's too much traffic ahead. The long dry spell is going to end, and Jeff Gordon is going to take the checkered flag in Martinsville. Kenseth over Boyer for second by just a little bit. Jimmy Johnson comes to the stripe and finishes in 5th position. There's a tie atop the championship heading to the final 3 races.
Yeah, buddy, that's my boy.
Kenseth does not appear to be in position to gain any spots without anybody having a failure in front of him, nor is he going to lose any unless he has a failure in this last lap. White flag is up. Final lap for Jimmy Johnson at Texas.
It looks like it is going to be about that easy for Chad Knaus and Jimmy Johnson. A very dominating performance so far today.
Matt Kenseth is going to finish 4th. Jimmy Johnson is going to lead 255 of 334 laps. Outstanding indeed. The winner at Texas, Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson, tremendous talent, but he makes everybody else around him better also. He is, we talk about his physical strength, mentally he's as strong as anyone, and he helps everyone around him be better and give their very best, and that's what makes them championship caliber every single year.
Like Carl's out of gas.
Maybe out of gas.
Slowing down.
Something slowed him up quite a bit there. I don't know if he's out of gas. Looks like he is.
That's it. Here comes Harvick to the white flag.
Looking outside, white flag, one more time.
Lead change on the last lap. Carl Edwards coasting in turn 1. Now it's Kevin Harvick. Half a lap from victory lane.
Hey, miracles happen every day, bro.
Checkered flag, victory at Phoenix. Kevin Harvick, his second win of the chase.
Great job, man. Great job, everybody.
Jimmy running in 8th, while Denny Hamlin looks for a much-needed victory on his own. White flag is up, final lap. Remember, it was in the last race in 2010 when Denny lost the championship to Jimmy Johnson that a lot of folks thought broke his stride for the following year. Had a tough year in 2011. Now Denny's going to end 2013 if nothing goes wrong in this final half lap with a win that just might set him on his stride heading into 2014 after a tough year this year.
Yeah, very well could. What a great performance they've had here today.
Dominated the second half of the race along with Dale Jr., held him off at the end. Checkered flag, career win 23, Denny Hamlin, your winner at Homestead Miami Speedway. Matt Kenseth will finish second, and here he comes, champion for the 6th time, it's Jimmy Johnson.
2013. Yes! Thank you, guys. What a race team. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you, my man. Thank you. What a spectacular job this season. Great season, everybody. Proud of everybody. Very proud. You better get a sip of that damn bottle you got in there because that's the last healthy liquid you're going to have for the rest of the night. I just can't even begin to thank you, Chad. Thank you, everybody on this race team, everybody at home and Hendrick. You guys give me the best cars in the world to drive, and I so thank you for it. You're the best out there, buddy. You're the best out there.